Good evening. Cry our beloved country, South Africa. Please listen to this video with understanding. This does not mean that I am xenophobic in my personal capacity, and it doesn't mean that we are trying to drive a xenophobic narrative. Hence, I say, please listen with pure understanding. Cry our beloved country. Cry our beloved Soweto. Children have been dying in numbers because of food that they buy from spaza shops. Children have been dying from poison. Children have been dying from food that is expired. We have seen it, we have heard it, we have felt it. And guess who is dying? The black child, the black community. Our government is silent. The government in power is silent. GNU government, you are silent. Let me remind you of something. Before the elections took place, Honorable Panyaza said, government will make sure that spaza shops are closed down, shut down, and illegal people will be deported. We waited. Now the narrative has changed. We have seen on social media pictures circulating of our Honorable Minister, MEC, people in power, having meetings with spaza shop owners. Guess what is happening now? Now, Honorable Cyril Ramaphosa says he's giving spaza shop owners 21 days for them to get licensed, regulated, then they can have shops in Soweto. What you don't know is that they are requiring our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, our brothers who are South Africans to register these spaza shops on behalf of these undocumented people who are in Soweto. And the reason is because they are saying, because this undocumented person is renting a spaza in your shop and they're from Egypt or Bangladesh or Pakistan or wherever they come from, you, the landlord, must register this spaza on their behalf so that this spaza can run and operate. Yeah, Bantu. That means our parents, our brothers, our sisters, our aunts will never, ever have businesses, thriving businesses of spaza shops in Soweto. That means the government is saying, give over, hand over businesses to non-South African citizens in Soweto. The question is why? Is it because possibly the government right now has been given money by the cartel of Bangladeshians or Ethiopians or the mafia crew that owns these spaza shops in the whole Soweto? Is it because the voices that used to be loud and say we are protecting our Soweto, we are protecting our malls, we are protecting our this and this, those voices have gone silent. And their silence is very loud. Their silence is very loud, especially when children are dying. Their silence is very loud, especially when Soweto must be handed over to non-South African citizens on a silver platter just because they are renting a space in your house. You are now encouraged to help them register their spaza so they can be licensed and regulated. Hey! Open your eyes, South Africans. Open your eyes. This GNU government is a scam. If it's not the GNU, it's the leaders in power. They are scamming you. By the time you wake up, Soweto will be gone out of your hands. Your Soweto will be owned by non-South African citizens. Because why? You are signing documentations saying, as the landlord, I will stand surety that this spaza must happen. And then today we are seeing in the news, they are sending teenagers around, youth around, who must go and inspect fruits and inspect things in spaza shops. If they don't do it, they'll be fined 5,000 rand. Hey, stop playing with our people. My question is, the voices that used to make noise and say, we are protecting this mall, we are protecting this, we are protecting that, why are they quiet now when it comes to do with spaza shops? I am in no way inciting violence. I am in no way saying, let's fight. I am just saying, if you are a landlord and you have a non-South African citizen who is renting a spaza in your house, and you will sign off their license to legalize them, shame on you. The best thing to do now is to say, the lease is over, pack your things and leave. So that when they're gone, you, instead of our government saying they must leave, then those 5,000 rands or whatever monies that they're promising to give you if you help them sign, why don't they give them to you guys for you to buy stock so that you can start your own spaza? That way you're starting your own business. When we grew up in Soweto, spaza shops were owned by South African citizens. Spaza shops were owned by Abo Koko Betu, Abo Mkhulu Betu, not non-South Africans. Yes, we are aware that there is a mafia squad, a cartel. We are aware that some people are getting paid monies ranging from 500, 1,000 and 2,000 rand per week or per each time they think violence will be incited in Soweto. And those people are paid that money so that they can go to Soweto, blindfold everybody and pretend as if they are fighting against what's happening, but they are getting brown envelopes on the side. If our government will not stand up for us, I am saying landlords, refuse to sign those leases, refuse. Let the Pakistani landlords, I am saying, refuse to sign those extensions, those leases, whatever documentation they're giving you so that your Pakistan person can be legal in the country and they can run businesses in your house legally. Stop it. Stop it. Something bigger is brewing underground. Something bigger beyond us is brewing underground. Is our government now doing this because our government possibly took money from the cartel of these people who are non-South Africans who own spazas, and it's those people who helped them during the voting process, so now they are paying them back by trying to make us stupid to say they must have legal spazas in Soweto. Indlala ngathi nina. We are facing a spaza shop nightmare. Share this video. Let those with ears hear. See, it's in no ways, never in Soweto, guys, never. Imagine, ungene Soweto sokugcwele ama-Bangladesh, nama-Ethiopians, nama-Somalians, abazenzelayo because our government is giving them Soweto on a silver platter. Never is not. 16 days of activism is fast approaching, and our government is a perpetrator because they're emotionally abusing the people of Soweto. Our government, you are emotionally abusing the people of Soweto by what you are doing. And emotional abuse is tantamount to gender-based violence. And then you will say, you as a government, you are advocating and standing against gender-based violence, but you are perpetrators. Perpetrators to your own fellow citizens in Soweto, Honorable Cyril Ramaphosa and Camp. Soweto, wake up. Vugan, wake up. Don't sign nothing. Those people must go. Those people with their goods and their whatnots, they must go. If they are illegal, they must go. They must take their stock with them and go. How many more children must die? How many more children must die? Because our government is just, they are known that they only show face when someone has died. If people are not dying, they are not there. Those with ears, let them hear. Again, I'm not inciting violence. I am not provoking anything. I'm just speaking truth. And I'm not xenophobic, but the truth is, can you go to Bangladesh? Can you go to Ethiopia and open a spaza shop freely like they are doing? Can you do that? Can you go to Bangladesh and Ethiopia and ask an Ethiopian or a Bangladeshian to sign for you that your spaza must be regulated? Don't be enticed by a 5,000 rand or a 10,000 rand that will finish, and yet you've sold Soweto on a silver platter. Those with ears, let them hear.